So I'm so excited to be chatting here with my man, JT Tran. He is the best of the best and knows everything about fellas and ladies and how to connect everybody. You're the whisperer.
Well, my name is again JT Tran, USA's #1 Asian dating coach, and I am the founder of the ABCs of Attraction, which is a multicultural, holistic dating coaching company that helps guys around the world achieve confidence, overcome racism, and get the personal happiness and the romance that they are looking for.
Who do you typically work with and how do they come to you? How do they find you?
So our typical clientele are, 20s up to like 40, 50 something, typically Asian American, but not always. We also have like African American, Latino, as well as Caucasian clients. But we help people who feel that they are coming into the dating scene a little bit different. Maybe they're too short. Maybe, they're not white. Maybe they aren't handsome or muscular. And so we teach them a very well-rounded skill set, inner game, outer game, verbal game, so that they can meet women, whether they, are coming in from Asia, South America, or just feel like they don't have a physical advantage because they're short, right? And so we teach them all these ways that increase their confidence and their chance of success with women.
To bridge on that, because you're saying something really powerful, which is really like, guys, it's not your fault.
Be successful because you're an Asian man and not in spite of it. Because sometimes we think like, oh, you know what, racism and stereotypes, yeah, they all exist. But, worrying about that in the micro sense when you're out there at a bar or club on a first date, it just brings down your confidence, right?
Talk to your guys a little bit more about that. What is it that in your experience that you teach guys, what is it that women are looking for?
The only thing that we have 100% control over is what we do. I can't control what she does or what she feels. I can only control what I do. So the best thing I can do is like stack the deck in my favor and present myself as the best possible option. Because what's happening is a lot of guys, especially if they're an Asian guy and they're not used to dating like a black girl or white girl, Latin girl, is when they're around beautiful women, they change their behavior, right? They get more nervous or they get quiet, or worse, they have this permission-seeking attitude and they change the way they act. And so they become someone else. They stop being genuine and authentic. They're filtering their action. But now they're becoming like fake. So like through this process, I want my guys to feel like truly comfortable with who they are. And that way they can be comfortable around like the most attractive women of any race.
That is the universal thing that women are attracted to, is confidence and self-awareness. And that is what, women all day will take somebody that knows themselves well and owns themselves over some dude who is trying to be somebody he's not, no matter how good looking or whatever he is. Tell me more about what actually for your services or what it actually looks like.
So we have our flagship service, which is a boot camp. We have long-term training, but our primary service is a boot camp, which is a weekend extravaganza of just holistic coaching and training. It's an intensive. We teach them inner game, right? Reframing their thoughts, reframing their emotional state, because the battle's lost or won before it's even fought. Like if the guy is like looking at an attractive girl, is like, oh, she's too tall, she never talked to a short guy like me, he's already lost. So we work on reframing that. We work on reframing how they feel about being rejected, right? And then there's outer game, their physical dominance, their masculinity, how they project themselves through their body language and self-communication. Because attraction happens before they even say a word, right? And then finally, the verbal part. What do they say to the girl, right? And again, that is important, but not as important as the first two. Again, I've had entire programs where none of my students spoke English as a first language. And so it's important for them to be able to be attractive, to be interesting, not be dependent upon like pickup lines or routines or anything like that, because you can still project who you are and your personality through so many other elements than whatever kind of lines that you might, memorize.
That's amazing. You've sold me, and every guy needs to get out there and get his rear in gear pronto, because there's a lot of ladies missing out on this amazing relationship with these fellas, and they're just holding it back from them. Really, that's how they need to be viewing it, is they're holding it back. How do guys contact you? What do they do?
So everyone watching this needs to book a call with me right away so we can just crush whatever challenges and obstacles, help you overcome them, and get your dating destiny to achieve your goal so that you can stop looking at my handsome face and meet the ladies of your dreams.